Hello everyone, welcome to our channel English classes. Today I am taking some phrases with the word call, like call for, call on, like this, right? Then there are a few usages where just the word call is there and we have a different meaning. So I'll give you an example whereby you are able to understand the things, right? So the first phrase that I'm taking is that is call for. To call for means to make a request or demand something, demand for something. Now suppose हमारी society में कहीं कोई suppose there is a murder and people are saying it is a suicide. And now we say, see, this is a case of murder. Now you tell me plainly, clearly, when will you call for the investigation? To call for means demand or request, right? That is what is called for. The next word is call up. Call up means phone karna. You phone someone, that means you can have the phrase call up. Like in the morning itself, I called up my friend, but she was not available at that time. So I phoned my friend or I called up my friend, that is what. Or I called my friend, it's all the same. So we can have call up or just call. Both ways it is possible, right? Now the next is call on. Call on means to make a brief visit. थोड़ी देर के लिए किसी से मिले आप, that is what is call on. Like if I give you a sentence, an example, like from office on my way to home, I called on a very old friend of mine. तो मैं उसको बहुत थोड़ी देर के लिए मिली. That is what is call on, right? Now the next usage, if I take an example first, then you will understand better. Like suppose an employee is there in an office और वो employee जो है वो किसी दूसरे employee की सारी सच्चाई जो है सामने ला के रख देता है. तो एक और employee बोलता है इसने गलत किया है, इसको ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए था. तो फिर सामने से response आता है, now this can be called honest. Now in this sentence, now this can be called honest, called here means considered. कि भाई हम इसको ईमानदारी मान सकते हैं कि वो ईमानदार है, उसने जो देखा बोल दिया, उसमें क्या परेशानी है आपको? You understand the story? So once you understand the story, you remember the meaning. Okay? So here called means to consider, right? Then another usage is there, like he called the exam getting tougher every next time. Now when I say he called the exam getting tougher every next time, here again we are having the word called. Now here called means he predicted, कि उसने पहले से ही अंदाज़ा लगा दिया था, उसने पहले से ही बता दिया था कि हर बार एग्ज़ाम टफ होता जाएगा. तो another meaning of call is predict, to predict. Okay. Then next is the phrase is call a spade a spade. That means call a thing by its right name. जो है सो है. जैसे an employee is there in an office, employee के examples आ रहे हैं बार बार दिमाग में. अब उसने बिना किसी से पूछे एक बड़ा सा स्टेपलर था, बिग साइज स्टेपलर इन द ऑफिस, उसने बिना किसी से पूछे अपने घर ले गया, चोरी किया. अब कोई बोला कि जी वो तो हमेशा के लिए उसे उधार ले गया. तो हमने कहा let us just call a spade. He is a thief, okay, and nothing more. That is what is let us just call a spade a spade. चोर को चोर बोलना चाहिए, उसको कुछ और नाम क्यों दे रहे हैं आप? That is what is call a spade a spade. I hope you are understanding every usage, right? The next phrase that we have here is call for. Call for means to require as necessary. Like better understanding will be there when I give you an example. So let us have an example here. Like my meeting with the managing director calls for time management. If I say my meeting with the managing director calls for time management, that means it requires that I manage time. Because meeting अगर half an hour की है तो I cannot be late for that. And second thing, I cannot make it for more than half an hour because it is a case of managing director and he is always a busy person. So I have to take care of this thing, right? That is what is called for. कि किस चीज़ की ज़रूरत है. Like if I say it calls for time management, तो इसका मतलब है उसमें time management की ज़रूरत है. ना जल्दी ना मैं लेट पहुंच सकता हूँ, ना मैं आगे लेट कर सकता हूँ. Okay, that is what is meeting with the managing director. So if you remember the stories, you remember the word. Okay, so keep the stories into brain. That will help you a lot. Remember these things. Okay, for a very long time. Just try it. It will happen. The next is the next usage of call is call into question. Calls into question means to cast doubt upon. Again, with example, you understand very nicely. I give the example, like his behavior towards his wife calls into question his sincerity towards the relationship. I repeat the sentence, his behavior towards his wife calls into question his sincerity towards the relationship. कि जिस तरीके से वो अपनी वाइफ के साथ बिहेव कर रहा है, तो उसका जो इस रिलेशनशिप की तरफ सिंसियरिटी है, वो उस पर क्वेश्चन उठ जाता है, उसके ऊपर डाउट आता है. मुझे नहीं लगता वो सिंसियर है इस रिलेशनशिप की तरफ. मे बी इन अ फ्यू डेज वी हियर अबाउट द डिवोर्स or whatever. Story है, that's all, nothing more than that. I hope you are getting it. That is what is calls into question, or it casts doubt upon this thing. Right? Then another usage that I have for you is call it a day. A very interesting one. Call it a day or call it quits. Again, through example you understand better. So let me have it. He finished his assignment in the office just in 2 hours and then called it a day. I repeat the statement. In the office he finished his assignment just in 2 hours and then called it a day or called it quits. Now what is the meaning? कि उसने अपना असाइनमेंट फटाफट 2 घंटे में ख़त्म किया ऑफिस में और उसके बाद कहा हो गया भी मेरा पूरा दिन. It means after that throughout the day he did not do anything. That means he stopped working for the remainder of the day because he felt his productivity had been there, so more than enough, so let's call it a day. You understand? So these are a few phrases and the usages where we use the word call. This is what I wanted to take, so I hope you find it interesting. Still some more phrases are there where we have call in the phrases. So maybe next video I take those words, or maybe I come up with something new. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Please subscribe the channel English Classes, where I upload videos related to this language only, so that you improve everywhere. So good luck to all of you. Bye bye.